Hi everyone, it's Miss Nikki Ann. I made a video for you guys just to update you on how I was doing, but it was just taking, I was trying to upload it from my Motorola Android. It was just taking too long, even though it was only like 2 minutes, because at the time that's all the energy I had. My hospital visit was great. The intravenous solution was much better than the other one I usually get. And so we had canceled our, we were doing like a 4-day getaway, me, my parents, and my 5-year-old. We had canceled it once because of because of my dysautonomia. And I can't just say POTS because this is a full-on dysautonomia attack and not just my POTS. So we rescheduled and we rented a wheelchair again. And we were only, I can't ride for long. I get very sick and it takes me so long to recuperate once we get to our hotel. So I live in Connecticut and we went to Providence, Rhode Island for just a getaway. So 2-hour drive. I was so sick bad, and we left in the morning. So I was in bed for the rest of the day, night. And then the next day, because we were hoping that the intravenous fluids, would kind of help my flare and I could enjoy a little bit, because I've been stuck at home for years now. Since this started, was it 2008 or something? I have not had a vacation, and as a mom, it can take its toll. So my mom and my dad really wanted me to get away, and I'm a single mom at that. Let me add that. So overwhelming at times. I'm dealing with a 5-year-old, and whom I love and devote so every ounce of energy that I have to him. And he's at a very busy Christian school he goes to, and it's a demanding school on the child and the parent. So and it's a commute, a 40-minute drive there, 40-minute drive back after I've dropped him off. I have to go back, and then if we have extra activities at school, which we always do. So it's very demanding. And so vacation, and we went. And so the next day, the 5-year-old got sick. I was already sick, but I had felt a little bit better because we knew after a 2-hour ride I would need a lot of time to recuperate. And then he got sick with the stomach bug. He was bedridden for the rest of the trip. And so I spent that one day feeling kind of a little okay. Then I got sick the next day. Not the stomach bug, but the dysautonomia flare just worsened. And so I don't know what day we left. I think Saturday morning. And then Monday morning, my mom was like, yeah, so wow, I got the days mixed up. But Monday morning, mom was like, I gotta get you guys out of here. It's not... and I had to take so much medication just for the 2-hour car ride, and it made me really ill. And so here I am at home, frustrated because I've left my dysautonomia specialist, and I'm pursuing another, but I'm waiting for his approval of my health history. And so my rheumatologist, who treats my autoimmune side, has and helped me to get as far as I have with my diagnosis and different specialists and everything. She kind of handles what she can for my dysautonomia in the interim, which I know is difficult on her because she is not does not know. She only knows what I tell her, and she goes on whatever I say in my research. I can say, Dr. Dennis, this is what I learned from the other patients, and other doctors online, and she'll go with it. And she's been great, because when I went to see my specialist, she's in Boston, which was difficult on my body to drive that 2 hours to see her all the time. But when I finally got the specialist, in Boston. She said, your rheumatologist has done a fabulous job. She has prescribed everything that I would have prescribed. So Dr. Dennis doesn't give herself enough credit, I don't think. And she and my GI and my hematologist, who works on everything with my blood, he is amazing, because I get infusions for iron because I'm chronically anemic to a bad end, low white blood cell count, all these things. So they've done a great job, but I'm in need of a specialist, because I said to my mom, here I am, and I do not go to the ER because it's just, it has never worked out. And I do have many strokes, which my original, I have a new neurologist, but my original neurologist said they were mini strokes. And I've been having those, and all sorts of fainting while lying down, being pre-syncopated on lying down, all these different things. And I just need a specialist. The people at the ER will kill me. I have left there worse off than when I arrived. I've learned, though, it's best to go by ambulance so that I can get hooked up to some type of intravenous fluids while in the, it's, you know, but because I used to think, well, just drive myself there. No, go in by ambulance so that you're already in a bed and you're not sitting up in the waiting room at the ER about to faint. So I don't know, this autoimmune side is kicking my butt. I'm on tramadol, taking the highest dosage right now, and I don't like to have to do that. The pain is so intense. I could almost cry, and I was crying. And the other day, I had a mini stroke of sorts, and I fell onto the floor here. My 5-year-old, you know, came running, and I just began to cry because I felt trapped in a body. You know, my spirit is perfectly whole, but I'm trapped in this body that does whatever it wants to do when it wants to do it, and it's frustrating. So I'm bedridden. I tried yesterday because I had to bring my son to a doctor appointment for his anemia, which I'm pretty sure he got from me. He's chronically anemic, to check his iron levels. We do it every 6 months. And that just, I was like, Mom, I mean, thank God, you know, it's great to have a husband, but it's more amazing to be living with your parents. I've learned that all of my friends who are married, like Nikki, you've got it so good. I'm like, it's so true. I'm so blessed to be, you know, with my parents, and they are caregivers for me and my son. So it's awesome. Husbands are great, but they're just not your mom and your dad as far as caring for you, and they have to work and, you know, do so many things to keep the household going. And my parents are getting older, and they don't. So they have a lot of time, and I'm just blessed, and I'm rambling, but I need a specialist, and I pray I hear from him soon. And my psychiatrist has said she's going to contact him herself and say I'm in some very difficult situation. And I have a great psychiatrist and psychologist. They both call people, and my whole team is just my dysautonomia specialist. My autoimmune specialist is great. You know, I've lost my eyesight before, so my neuro-ophthalmologist is great. Everyone but my dysautonomia specialist, which is, you know, and my cardiologist is great, but he has a one-track mind. He's very smart, and God forbid if you were to challenge him, and I do, and he gets frustrated with me because I know that he doesn't have a clue about dysautonomia. Even though he's a great cardiologist, he has no clue about dysautonomia. A lot of cardiologists do, but mine does not. But all the other things he deals with my heart for me, my murmur and all sorts of things, he's great with. And he gets frustrated when he realizes that he doesn't know anything about dysautonomia and tries to poo-poo it, like, you know, how big of a deal can it be? He's like, just take care of yourself. That's why I was like, Dr. Freund, just forget it. I'm like, and we just go at it. So, but I've got to go. It's 10 minutes, and I am here, ladies. I'm watching your videos. I am just so sick, and even after making this, I'll probably feel terrible just doing all of this talking and so forth. But I pray you all well, and I'm watching your videos. Keep making them. I'm watching, and I love it. I have something to look forward to, some kind of interaction that I can't get with anyone else except for when I go to my group meditation with the chronic illness sufferers twice a week. But I can't go because I'm too sick to go. And so you guys are my outlet for saying there are other people out there. Nikki, it's okay. It's okay. All right. Love you guys. Love you guys for being here through this ride with me and enduring as you endure your end. Okay.